know. Shit.
Right. Well, hey, Jay, what's good? I need a Gatorade.
Damn,
I don't drink wine.
No, you crazy. If you think
you want wine, you want Belvedere, you want... No, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that bullshit. I want
Jay will have your head. He'll have you hit. He'll go right in the room and send a text, and a nigga will come grab you up. You'll just never see him again.
And then I'm John Wick, and he gonna be sick when he see me bloodied up, and I made it all the way back to him. I know about the call you made. Yo, it's the MalloryBros Podcast, episode 238.
Yes, sir.
Happy Tuesday. We back again for another week. Shout out to the area of Cape Verde, Africa. Turn up, man. That's the area code 238. We've been showing a lot of Africa love.
We have.
Just because of the 200s.
Mm-hmm. The 230s.
230s. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, happy Tuesday. My bad. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Back in Terrell's spot with it.
Mm-hmm. Hope everybody had a good weekend, man. I would say we had a pretty solid weekend on this side. Watch some, did you watch any of that Pro Bowl stuff?
I definitely did not watch a single thing of Pro Bowl. Once JD5 and them said that they wasn't going.
It was so bad,
no Terry, JD5.
It was bad, but it was fun, but it was bad. It would have been cool probably if you was there in person and just got to see.
And I ain't like that they ain't go. Why the fuck y'all ain't go? Oh, we so upset. We so focused on next year. Fuck that.
Nah, yeah, you gotta pop out.
Go and pop out.
You gotta pop out for your fans.
Especially JD5, the way that he is, he like a precision target guy. Go and throw the ball and show them how you do.
Yeah, don't do how the niggas in the NBA did. LeBron ruined a generation of All-Star weekends.
Oh, bullshit. But you don't want to go out there and get a fuckboy ass injury.
Tweet, fucking, yeah. But anyway, didn't want to start there. I would say we had a pretty jam-packed week.
Weekend was chill, y'all. Sunny's getting big. I'm telling you, she is turning into an actual, human, if that makes sense. My parents, y'all know what that means. Like, she went from being just our duty to, oh, damn, you're like a whole little human being. Like, you dead ass aren't feeling this vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first, you was just a baby. You were rocking whatever vibe we got. Now I'm starting to realize that I am living with 3 women now. 3 women. I have A-Train. I have Sunny B. And then I have Ella. For shat in my den. And look, you can easily tell me when to use the bathroom, but you choose not to. And go to my den. Go to mom's room. Get on her bad side. Why go to my den? Because you know what I feel like? A-Train's like, oh, she shat in the den?
Yeah.
Ella
is their aunt that's in town.
Why are you saying that?
I'm just fucking around. Oh, okay. Because you said Ella shat in my den. I'm like, yo, what if somebody think this a person?
Nah, man. Ella is a...
But nah, yeah, Ella's like, y'all know Ella. She's a lot of fun.
Damn,
do they know Ella?
Who?
The pod listeners.
Yeah, they know Ella. They seen that motherfucker walking around before.
She ain't
Hey, look,
like
this is my weekend recap. This is one I really want to say, y'all. I was moving a bunch of stuff, throwing a bunch of trash away. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I don't really want to say it, but pulled the door open like this. Like I'm pulling the door open this way, if you can see on the visual. I pull the door this way and go this way, and the door is right here, and I bust my lip like I was a little boy, right here.
Like a damn idiot.
You can kind of see it.
How the hell you not seeing the door, boy? That's because you...
I bust my lip like a little boy, and you know what I said? Damn, look. I go to tuck my lip to be like, damn. I feel nothing but like a thrust of like warm blood, hot in my...
Woo.
And I said...
You like the deer that's on the side of the road, like, I know
cold.
I can make it across this motherfucker. Y'all, your awareness...
And it was
Terrance,
cold.
first of all,
why am I telling the story at the same time as this
pulling the door this way and going this way?
Because I went like
this motherfucker
pulled the door, and when I went to look, I thought the door was here. Think about it also.
I'm trying to visualize how this motherfucker did that. If I go pull my door,
because I'm used to driving. Think about it. We was just in, and this happens all the time. When we go to Seattle, I get used to A-Train whip. I always get in my whip and go to my car and be like, oh, what the fuck, big ass? I swear I got to get used to the sometimes I just do dumb shit. Bro, I'm going to keep it a stack, y'all. I felt like a kid. I'm like, damn. Busting my lip. I'm standing outside with the fat lip. If you look at the Weeknd video, you can kind of see it too. If y'all think I look different in the Weeknd video, it's because I had a busted lip, y'all. Only reason why I'm saying this is like, that's a good reminder. I actually fucked with it. You know what I mean? I think sometimes you need to get punched in your face so you remember that you could get a fat lip.
Nah, yeah.
In this world, you know?
For sure.
I told A-Train, I was like, y'all fuck with it, you know? I felt like I got into a little scuffle. It reminded me how fragile little small things are. Like somebody could come and punch you in your face.
I mean, yeah. I guess you have to think about the fact that can happen, but
that's how I interpret it.
He tried to turn it into some poetic shit, boy.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Dressed like he the coach of the Cucumbers or whatever. What was the hard
knock? The Cucumbers, boy. You look like the picture like
you
shit.
Look like you love Biggie like shit, boy.
You love Biggie.
Terrell.
Now
let's keep it aside.
Terrell, look at you and look at
Terrell,
me.
you look like they tried to remake the movie but black. With no Keanu Reeves, you the new black coach. You still trying to be the same guy. Because you know Keanu Reeves, I don't know why
he's got that. It's like a.
I don't know why anybody's talking. Because if anybody wants pizza after that. Why the fuck do we let Keanu Reeves get off?
He's a legend, bro. He's a great guy.
He's always complete.
He like when Aaron was thinking about the rumbling. He's like always that.
Keanu Reeves talks from the back of his head. It just comes out of the front.
Don't know AOT yet. Don't worry, y'all. We've been
talking.
You
just say like who?
We've been talking about you potentially watching AOT. Speaking of which, my weekend recap. I finished AOT finally. Big shout out to everybody in District 9 on Patreon that has followed my whole journey. Took way too long. I felt like I hate that it took that long, but I'm glad it's done. My last premiere for that was this past week as well. Wanted to finish that in January. Glad we left that because there's so much more coming that way. But conversation we was having in the live chat was about you potentially watching AOT.
I've definitely thought about doing that because of the reception that he got for it. AOT is a popular show.
Man, yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen it, it definitely ranks very high on my all-time shows list now, bro. Top 5.
Top 5.
Yes. Easy. And look, could easily be in the 2-1 spot. It's that many layers to the shit. But
is it better than Death Note?
Yes.
He's saying,
and people keep telling me watch Death Note. They don't know
Note.
I've already seen the first season of Death Note. Or probably I've seen the first 20 episodes of that joint.
He ain't watch.
I did watch. I watched that joint when I was Dolo too. That was right before I met G.
That nigga ain't tapped in with the Shinigami.
You look like Shinigami, boy.
You look like a Shinigami. Nigga,
You
look like L.
You are a L, boy. You the new character, P. Boy, backwards P.
You look like your name is Art. Fuck out of here, boy.
Hey, look, y'all. My weekend recap for real. I had my family over, made everybody smash burgers on my Blackstone.
Nigga got on a Jaylen Brown Boston Celtics fit. You look like Jaylen Brown on his off day like shit, boy. You're not even with model shorty anymore.
Ronnie's ass.
Terrell made me a plate-sized burger. My bun is in the middle of a crater-sized plate.
That's not true.
My burger looked like a damn UFO when I ate. I had to eat through burger to then get bun.
Terrance, why are you doing that? I knew he was gonna get on the pod and say some bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie.
I made smash burgers.
It was fire. It was fire.
But yeah, other than that, I spent a lot of time with my son. He's coloring, y'all. He's into coloring on everything. Not like the walls and shit. I think we did a good job of like teaching him, paper. Color on paper. We don't color on the carpet or the floor. And we got the washable joints. But that's fun, like working on like this motherfucker don't even know if you mix the orange with the green, you about to get a dope ass brown.
No bullshit.
Anyway, that was pretty much my weekend. Pretty chill. And then of course we got Grammys, which we'll get to.
Yeah, Grammy Weekend for sure.
Oh damn, I guess we should start with the most tragic news of the weekend.
The very first thing that happened when we left the last podcast, I think in the next couple of days, was in the next 36 hours, we saw two major U.S. plane crashes in the most freak two sequences of events that I've seen in honestly, my lifetime looking at like planes. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I was telling A-Train that plane crashes are like tornadoes for me. You hear about them, but I've never felt like I was like ever in the vicinity or able to be around one. And I don't mean to be insensitive when I speak about this, but you know, we traveled through the airport. The first plane that was traveling from Kansas to DC, that is the airport that we frequently fly into. DCA. That's Ronald Reagan.
That's my favorite airport.
That is the best airport ever.
It's the best. It is.
That I love that airport.
If you're coming to the city, if you're coming to DC, Maryland, wherever, if you could choose DCA.
If you could choose DCA, but also if you're trying to save some money on, choose IAD and take that trip.
Why you gonna spend the money on an Uber to get to where you going? Depending on where you at.
This is the image that went in my mind when I thought about like, damn, the people that lost their life on that airplane was in that part of their life. I remember when our plane was flying and it hovered and it went like this. It felt like the engine went off. And it kind of felt like we were just sitting there. And I felt like the pilot said something about like, yo, we're getting ready to do something, but you could tell we was chilling for a minute.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what that plane was doing. And it was low. And Brody, I'm telling you, the most cryptic part of this plane crash is thinking about the fact that you can see the helicopter coming smack at the plane. And I remember looking out my window with Sonny at all of the other, I remember doing stuff like, you know, you can see.
Yeah.
I can't help but think about the fact that somebody, you could see it. You could see. I've never been on a plane, Terrell. How many times, y'all, have you ever been on a plane and saw another plane in the air? I've never been on a plane and saw like, hey, look, there's a plane there. You never see planes that close. I just can't help but think about
it. Depends on, but then again, that shit felt like something out of like Cloverfield or like some of the footage that was out, like of like the ring cam footage and stuff like that. And I don't know if y'all know that I am literally 11 minutes from DCA. 11 minutes. At that, especially at that time.
Nah, yeah.
Like if I wonder if I was outside or something, would I have been able to like, you know, hear that when it happened? Not that I wanted to, of course. But the footage is crazy, bro. It's like, wow, it's hard to believe that happened. And then another plane crash that happened. What, a day later?
A day later in Philadelphia, there was an emergency Learjet, like an emergency plane that was literally on, I would say, a victory mission. You know, a victory type of emergency drone. I don't think they weren't taking somebody to get emergency help. It was after getting help. After, I think, a successful surgery. With 6 passengers on this plane that crashed in the middle of Philly. I'm sure everybody saw the news. It raises a question, y'all, about like, you know, air travel safety. We're not going to get into any of the conspiracies about, oh, you know, what they were saying. It was like, oh, the day after Trump just signed so-and-so. The day after Trump touches aviation. They talking about how there was one guy who was in a tower. Normally there's 2. There's always going to be blame to be passed around. But y'all, I mean, if we talking about it from where we can see, from what we can see in our room, how do you think, Terrell, that the recent shit with these planes, like I don't know if you saw this morning, there was a United plane that had to do an emergency landing because they had an engine that was on fire.
Yeah, I would say, what you get ready to ask me?
What I was about to say is like, even before these 2 plane crashes, we had all of them situations with Boeing and their planes where a door is coming off. Are we going toward, do you feel like that we're going towards rocky air travel days? Are plane crashes getting ready to be as common as school shootings?
This is something that is serious enough that I feel like it'll still be very rare if it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A plane crashing is like one of the rarest things, bro. It's not supposed to happen. What's crazy is that first flight in DC, the dude who run the routes, he was like, that route is ran 100 times a day. That exact fly in and fly out. It's the exact same thing. And the fact that it was kind of like a military situation where like a military,
military blacked out helicopter.
I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist yet. I'll give myself time to find if it's something there.
Yeah.
Right now, it just looks like, I don't know. It's just a tragedy at this point, you know?
Yeah.
I guess all of the research is to be done, or I guess as we find out more information, we'll know.
They
But,
say it was a figure skating team on there.
yeah, that was sad as fuck.
60 people, rest in peace to the 60 plus people died in that accident. I cannot. Every single flight me and A-Train get on from Seattle to home is a full flight. They always say, who wants to check a bag? I just can't help. Y'all don't realize, like, I tie so many knots when I fly. I look at the pilot. I look at this dude. Son, I be thinking about if this plane go down, I'm dying with these people on here. I thought that on a fucking plane. Like, I just started my travel shit 2-3 years ago. You know? Me and A-Train started a often flying thing for me. Before that, it was vacay.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I've gotten on so many flights just like, yo, I'm trying to make this shit as regular as a bus ride. But it's never been, and with more planes falling out the sky, bro, me and A-Train said, we about to start taking the train.
That's a long ass.
We're going to be there in 4 days, bro.
I'm getting ready to say that's a long ass alternative. It definitely got me nicked, man. You know, me and G think about going back to,
of course y'all are.
we think about going back to DR in March. But think about it.
Damn.
I ain't ready to fly yet, you know?
Yeah.
We might just do a little home thing for her B-Day. Even though I'm itching to get out there, man. I need some food. I need to go out there and eat. That's all I do when I go. And now that crew bigger, it's like, yo. And you know her birthday coming up.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
I wanted to do something, but I ain't gonna lie, that shit got me nicked. I literally was looking at flights until that news happened. And then I literally just have not found myself back on it to look. Because that shit is just...
I keep thinking about the people who were somewhere and you have to fly back. Like, imagine you was on vacay and see that.
Exactly.
You gotta go get on the
you
plane
fly
in a couple
tomorrow.
days. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, my goodness. And what's scary about it, y'all, and then we're going to get off this shit because we wasn't trying to start on no super sad, somber shit. But out of respect for the people, we had to talk about it. But the scariest part of the whole thing is that they said that the plane had reached the altitude where you see everything. You know how you we about to land. They already told them, hey, guys, close the tray tables because in 20 minutes we're landing.
Yeah.
So they had already legit got to the point where they said they weren't even at the point where you see like the square, like the damn agricultural look.
Nah,
They
you could
was
see
down
everything.
where you could see neighborhoods and cities, and they said some people. They said
So
they got
think about DCA, bro. They could see.
exactly. I know exactly what it looked like.
Y'all could see.
They got service back. Some people probably said, "Hey, we about to land." You know what I'm saying? It's that's what's
100%.
crazy about it. RP to the victims, 60 people in the one plane, and then what they said was 6 people on board the other one.
Nah, yeah,
Crazy,
definitely looks funny with the whole this is DCA. This ain't some random joint. This
And you
is
know
where
what?
the president is at. You know?
Yes. But you know what, bro? That was just also the cap of a fucking terrible start to 2025, just collectively.
Hell yeah.
Not personally. Like, personally, my year started all right. But, like, so much happened this year.
In January.
Already.
January was crazy.
January is a nuts year. So, it like, the year trajectory based on January, school shooting, mass shooting, this shooting, planes crashing.
Dude going that crazy driving through everybody.
Yeah, like, January, 2025 started off so ass. Sunday night, we got the Grammys. I'll say this, just to start. 94 awards total that the Grammys gives out. And they only present 9 on television now. And it was done because they want to focus on better performances and longer performances, even if it's an extra minute or 2 in a performance.
Yeah.
And they also wanted to give people the freedom to have longer speeches. So they said, we're going to cut out some of these other awards, and our biggest awards, so they say, our most marquee awards, those are the awards people watch for anyway, so we might as well make it so that people can do long speeches. And it turned out all right. I would say it was successful for the first year, even though I was mad that I didn't get to see a lot of some of the awards I wanted to. It ended up being all right so far as the viewing experience.
Man, I think it's robbery we don't get to see Breezy go up there and get the R&B joint.
Yeah.
It's robbery we don't get to see people Like, who just won a Grammy?
SZA got a couple wins this year. She didn't get to go up there. Oh yeah, she won in the end, or she presented something. Yeah, but
I
wanted
feel like
to
it
see
sucks
more
we don't
wins.
get to see that because of we get to celebrate. Now we're at a point now where we're celebrating on Twitter. I'm so
weird.
hyped.
It's weird.
Definitely a weird time, and I think Grammys. I definitely understand they have to put a show on. As much as I want them to like show everything. Same thing with the Oscars. The Oscars kind of was at a point where it was like, damn, we gotta put a show on.
Yeah. And like Kendrick sweeping, we'll get to Kendrick sweep, but it didn't even feel like that, like it should have. We should have had to watch 5 speeches. If y'all gonna give him 5 awards, I would like when Michael Jackson won 5 Grammys, you gotta go up there 5 times. When Taylor Swift was winning every award, it's like, damn, she whooping ass gotta keep up. She don't even have shit else to say. She gonna be at this point saying, thanks again, peace, because you done said
that
shit
is
3,
how it
4
should
times. That's how it used to be, man. That's how it used to be when it was dope. I don't know what happened. What is it, advertising?
I was gonna say if I wanted to be that guy, I could be like, it's a money hungry thing.
Probably.
I think it would be more inspiring to show most of the awards, because how dope would it be for like the millions of people in the world that play instruments get to see the people that play instruments win their Grammys? This person who is a clarinet or a violinist or somebody like that, they be winning Grammys, bro, but they never get the spotlight. So I feel like the inspiration has to come from the niche and not just.
And it's not going to be good for ratings to see some of the stuff. You remember, a lot of y'all wasn't watching the Oscars until recently, but do you remember the Oscars, Terrence, even back when we was in film school? They showed everything, everybody's award you would see them win.
The best.
You would be bored as fuck watching them do best international documentary. And you're like, oh my God.
Man, but you know what?
But you know what?
When we went to film school, you start realizing that there's always going to be somebody that's like, oh, we up. Like, oh, I bet this is us. The documentaries are coming. It's like, yo. So look, this is what I'll say. Stuff like that is catered to and tailored to the craft. We've gotten so far away from that, they don't give a fuck to even show you cinematography anymore, right?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't want to even show you winning your Oscar for that anymore. And I feel like what you could say is it is all about ratings, But I don't think ratings lead to inspiration to work on the movies or work behind the scenes in music. I think ratings just lead to you wanting to be a star. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But just to move forward, one thing we do want to say about the Grammys before it even got started, Kanye West showed up with his wifey, Bianca something.
Sensory.
Yup. And they caused a stir because apparently they weren't invited, but it was dope to see Kanye. I was like, oh, dope. I remember I told y'all he was going to come and show his ass.
You did.
They did nominate him, you know?
And that's weird. How you going to nominate me, but I'm not invited or something like that? Or what? I think he ended up getting kicked out, or maybe I think Kanye ended up saying that was a rumor, but either way.
I don't think that he was even not invited. I think he was invited. I think the not invited thing was a rumor. I think he
must have been.
I don't even think he got kicked out. I think he just left. Anyway, they caused a stir when on the red carpet his wife has this, I think it's a fur on, and she drops it behind her back, lets it fall on her arms, behind her shoulders, free. And then she just dropped the whole thing, and it reveals that she really has on like a saran wrap.
Yeah, she was up there, John,
clear net,
smooth like a
butt ass naked on the red carpet, y'all. This only caused a stir because a lot of people really are kind of over the
Kanye antics.
Yeah. It just kind of looks bad. I have a small theory, I feel like, and of course, without knowing anything in their business, y'all, I saw some people who say, oh, she's an exhibitionist. And you just don't get it. What the fuck is
what's the exhibition?
What is she? That's why I've said, I ain't say on Twitter, I didn't say, oh, here we go with this bullshit. I said, yo, what is the actual purpose of her being butt ass naked on the red carpet and so revealing, right? And I said, yo, I don't think Kanye would want his daughter out here like that, right? Mm-hmm. People are like, oh, that's fucked up. You see a grown woman right here and you bring up his preteen daughter, some chick, right?
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, son, are you kidding me? This is a man who has spoken on his music about how niggas is pimps, niggas is players, to niggas have daughters. And this niggas was telling me like, oh, Kanye didn't write violent crimes or whatever, but it has nothing to do with that. If you speak on your art form about caring about your daughter, even you didn't want Kim K to have your daughter watching Ice Spice, remember? Mm-hmm. It was like, you don't want your daughter watching Ice Spice or whatever, or you seem like this dad that just wanted to save my daughter because I got wifey that's gonna let her do anything. It's like, if she turns and look at what you doing, you got your lady out here, butt ass naked, in the streets for everybody to see her business for what? You gotta tell me the reason why before we just say, oh, that's just Kanye. You know, he's a crazy guy. Nah, fuck that, y'all. Because this is what my point was. You at the Grammys with your lady dropping everything down to the floor with no explanation, that is a bad influence on other children. That's a bad influence on people that have daughters that are impressionable. I have a daughter right now that's not even able to speak, but I'm thinking in long form, you want to sit here and make money by saying, oh, your niggas is pimps, niggas is buds, and niggas have daughters. You rode the whole I have a daughter new wave. You know what I'm saying? I love my daughter. Only one? Bro, I love that song. I can cry listening to that song. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I have one girl. I'll say this and leave it here.
And then when you think about the respect he had for his mom,
I'm going to say this and leave
it here.
As a
woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I respected very much the Kanye that had a kid, the father, the video of Kanye seeing the dude talking to North and whatever, and stepping down there and being like, yo, I'm not saying he's a bad dad, y'all. I think he's a great dad still. I just am confused with that part because it does look like you are degrading this woman at this point. We don't get to hear from her.
Right.
We don't really know what she on.
I don't fuck with none of the stuff that Kanye really be doing, y'all. I mean, the music isn't hitting. And I guess I'll get called a hater for this. I might get called a hater a lot in this episode, actually. I don't like what he's doing when it comes to the music. Like the AI and the music and the snippet. He did the Demon remix. That shit was ass. And Kanye fans be the main ones popping shit about everybody else. But, like, it haven't been good for a minute now. It's like Donda was your retirement album. And everything else, we should just consider it to
There was some good shit on Vultures.
Vultures was cool, but...
Some good shit on both them projects.
But it really ain't been... And you know what? Kanye getting old, and he don't really have to make his best music. His best music is already made. But when it comes to Bianca and, like, just... putting her up there like a hot dog on the shelf at the fucking 7-Eleven.
Y'all know I have a weird conspiracy about that. What? I feel like, who does his wife look just like?
Kim K.
His wife looked just like his ex-wife. I was telling A-Train, you know how dudes will like be pissed off that a girl left him, right? And he got all these little pictures of her. And you know, we talked about how lawsuits can be, you know, now, I mean, it's always been a case, but like, revenge porn is a thing. Mm-hmm. If Kanye were to do revenge porn on Kim K, he'd probably get sued out his ass. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, in a way, it is very weird that you have this woman that looks just like your ex-wife, and every time we see her, it's like you're using her like this. And y'all gonna say she's a grown woman, but come on, y'all.
What does it have to do with revenge porn?
Because I was going to think about this. I just think it's weird that she never has no clothes on. And she looks just like your ex-wife. I want y'all to imagine.
That is weird. That's the part. That's the part that is the part. It's like you doing everything else, I guess, you know, there's questions.
Well, put it like this. This is what I was going to say. Imagine me and A-Train break up, right? And then I get with this other girl that looked just like A-Train. I mean, just like A-Train. But when I'm with her, I'm always like, her body always out. It's like everybody used to see me with a dressed, whatever A-Train. Now we see you with this girl that looked just like her and she never really looked put together. She always kind of like, and now you got her at the Grammys. I'm at the Grammys. It's me, Kanye, and a woman that looks just like my ex-wife, butt-ass naked. It looked, Trip, you see what I'm saying? Where I brought up the revenge porn thing, like it's like a...
What is revenge porn? I'm lost on that.
Only because it just feels weird that you're like trying to like show off let me just not speak into whatever, because people will act like I'm saying that he's doing it. It looks a way to me to see a woman, it already looks a way to see you with a woman that clearly looks identical to your ex-wife. We just kind of gloss over the fact that you went and got like your wife's doppelganger.
She don't speak. She don't say nothing.
We always see her outside of her clothes. Only reason why I brought the revenge porn thing out is because it's almost like, oh, I'm going to have me a Kim K and I'm going to have her out here looking like...
Terrance, that's not revenge porn, though.
It's not revenge porn. It's not that. I'm just saying
I got a sex tape of you and I'm about to put it out.
Look, I was never saying that that's what he was on, y'all. I'm just saying it's just weird shit that he's doing that you can't classify as revenge porn, but it just does kind of seem like it's Kim K. It seemed a little Kim K angled, if you ask me. It seemed a little...
He definitely tried to give Kim vibes. You remember? Yeah, he definitely tried to...
I still don't think that he has let that part of his life.
I don't think so either. I think he's stuck there. They called to start the Grammys, and then I would say some of the awards were not sticking to, not trying to spend too much time on like the show itself, but some of the standouts. I guess the first news, which was early because they didn't present, but my guy Chris Brown finally, since 2012. Won the Grammy for R&B album for 1111 Deluxe.
Wow, so he won it before. That's dope.
Yeah, for Fame, I believe. Fame. But dope to see that for him, man. So happy for Chris. He definitely deserved it this year. And when you look at the nominations this year, it was like, all right.
Yeah.
The one year he should have won, y'all gave it to Robert Glasper, which I respect him.
Yeah.
But we was like,
damn, Breezy say, fuck out of here.
And we had to watch y'all say, hold up. That album was actually good. It's like, nigga, we didn't hear it. And look, I get it. The world ain't monolithic. Our circle ain't the world. I get it. Because I'm at the same point I'm going to make later about Shabuzi is the point that niggas would try to make to me. So I ain't going to say I ain't heard it. But
Glasper came out and said, Breezy, you said you don't know who I am.
Well,
Let me show you.
He did. He had to come out and be like, yo, my bad type shit. But I was glad for Chris, man. I was happy for him to win. Money Long won the R&B record. So Chris didn't win for residual. But it's all good. We'll take the best R&B album award. We didn't think we were going to get that one.
Not yet.
Because, you know, they done blackballed Chris for years. So, why y'all didn't call Chris to do that Michael Jackson performance?
Yeah, when they said Janelle Monáe, we said...
As soon as they said Janelle Monáe, I knew what it was going to look like when she did what she did. And that shit was bad.
It wasn't bad.
She had fun with it.
She had some fun with it. And she always do
But it's the Quincy Jones tribute, y'all.
Nah, yeah.
If y'all didn't have such a bad relationship with Chris, the nigga up there talking about mending relationships, fix it with
Breezy.
Then you could have a legit Michael Jackson show. It's low-key embarrassing. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do. Anyway, y'all lucky the Weeknd even did what he did. He didn't have to do this.
I don't think the Weeknd should have did what
I don't think he should have either.
But
you came out and said that this company was corrupt for what happened in 2021.
Yeah. So you got to come out and say, okay, now they not corrupt.
So now it's both. Yeah.
It's like the Snoop Dogg performing for Trump. Which one of you cornball niggas is going to do it? Now you doing it and it's, come on, y'all. Come on, why we always put each other down?
Now look.
Hold up.
Did you see how the Grammys said what they said though about the Weeknd? They were like, this next performer believes in the Academy and what it stands for.
Yeah, they did
they tried to like make you know we cool, like he good with us.
I've never seen
an award
show move in the way that the Grammys moved this past Grammys, y'all. The Grammys were very much a nuts on the table.
It was very
show.
It was very obvious.
Yeah, it was very obvious. Look, just moving a little bit forward, Cardi B comes out and touches the Grammy stage, stood on the stage for the first time since she won that award in 2018. I thought that was a crazy thing for her to even say. And she presented Best Rap Album Award. Mm-hmm. And this is the big one. And it was definitely a dope thing because you could tell they probably set it up that way.
Oh, you could see
as soon as Cardi B came out, you could see it low-key before the Grammys even got here that she was going to win.
Yeah. Once it came out that she was going to present for Best Rap Album, because they leaked that early, why do they do this stuff like this
Why?
now? Yeah, they put too much information out, takes away from the show. But once everybody knew Cardi B was going to present, it was kind of written that Doechii was going to win. You're not going to march a woman on stage.
It's the same thing with Taylor Swift and Beyonce.
Yeah.
We kind of was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so Beyonce going to win.
Yeah.
And I don't like y'all showing y'all hand
yeah,
like that.
I don't like the, what do you call it?
It should be Idris,
telegraphing it.
It should be Idris and the chick from some other movie up here randomly presenting, so we have no inclination on what. Yeah.
Doechii won Best Rap Album for her.
She did.
Rap
She
album.
did.
Was Alligator Bites Don't Heal.
Alligator bites never heal.
I've only heard the album one time, y'all. Me and A-Train listened to it. We was on our way from, I forget where we was coming from in Seattle, but we listened to it then. And it was definitely a solid album. I did not think that the album was the best rap album of the year. I'm gonna just keep it a stack like that.
I personally am a Doechii fan. I am the Doechii fan of the Mallory Bros. Let's talk about the category, right? Let's not even bullshit. Let's keep it above.
Yeah, rap album.
Rap album. You wanted it to be Pluto.
100%.
I thought it should be Pluto too. I thought if it's not Pluto, I would have picked J. Cole. Then I would have picked
It was already.
Then I would have picked Doechii. And the reason for it is because I guess I started looking at the awards like how it normally go for people. You don't normally get nominated with a vet who did a big one this year and you knew we're going to beat them. It don't normally happen like that. Leonardo DiCaprio does The Revenant, right?
Yeah.
Everybody know he been trying to get have been trying to get an Oscar. You're not the new hotshot young actor that has a great performance and you gonna get the Oscar over his big one. This motherfucking Future album, and I you know what, T, I'll let you hop back in while I find this tweet. But I was surprised to see that she won and beat Future. I love her. I think she's dope as shit. If y'all know her story, like she started on YouTube. She was a vlogger. You could literally go to her Music Vivo page and just scroll up. You'll see her old vlogs up there. But I don't think she should have got it this year if I'm keeping it a buck.
I feel like, she had a solid album, and if you want to say that she deserved it, I wouldn't go back and forth with you. Mm-hmm. I'm not afraid to say I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't think that it's funny because low-key the real tea, y'all, the truth behind this is I don't know if Future will ever be able to have that shot again.
Yeah.
Terrell, you didn't play that album more than Future?
I didn't play it more than Future, but I honestly didn't give Doechii a chance until later in the year, like later after her project came out, and fell in love with her music after that. So this is my thing. Somebody did tweet this, and I agree with it because I do get it. Because this is where the Future argument kind of make a little bit of sense. He says a mixtape with no hit records that did 11K first week won over the most important rap album of 2024 with multiple hits and 250 first week. It is hard to tell me that the album that gave you the biggest year in hip hop history, the album that's responsible for Kendrick winning them 5 Grammys, partially, because not to like, I'm not giving credit to Future or anything like that, but in terms of like the way the dominoes fell, we don't get Kendrick on stage with 5 Grammys for Not Like Us if we don't get like that came from that project. When we look back at the story, when we start the film that would be the craziest rap beef of all time, the movie starts with Pluto in the studio.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's where it starts. And that's why, to me, and then look, my bad, I'll land and I'll get off and let you get it. The fact that the album did 250,000 units first week, it goes number one. It's a number one album, and it's also a number one album with a number one record at the simultaneously. That should have been the number one record. The cultural impact, it had the numbers performance, and it had the number one record. It had the single performance. It had the staying power performance.
That's just why I said.
And then it had the concept.
The irony of having Cardi B present that award for me is like, Cardi B, when you won, it was the same thing, low key. Yes, you put out a great project that put you on the map. Yes, it was great, but it wasn't the best project of that year. The biggest project of that year was Astro World. Clearly, it was the best project that year. But it's almost like the Grammys likes to make statements. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You can clearly see the statement that they made with this. Shout out to Doechii. Shout out to History Made.
Do yourself the favor. Go listen to her album and just tell yourself, I'm not even about to try to hate on this joint. I'm about to just hit play and get through it.
Yeah.
And then give a real opinion and try to fuck with it. Like Shorty was innocent type shit. And see what you think.
Doechii put a better album out than Might Delete Later. I'm sorry. Y'all can say I'm hating.
Yeah, because Terrance, you haven't given her a fair enough listen.
Terrell, we listened to that joint, and yes, she has
no, but
talent.
what I'm saying
Terrell,
is,
no.
Those other projects you listened to multiple times.
But
you didn't listen
Terrell,
to Doechii but once. That's
Terrell,
not fair.
you can't say that because I only listened to her project once. It was because I missed some shit. I didn't. We gave it
I'm
an
not saying you
honest.
missed anything. I'm saying
we gave it an honest
fair to
listen.
say?
I don't think she had. I didn't listen to Might Delete Later more than once, but
You love Trade of Truth and Ibiza. You love
one track. One
you
track,
love-
and I like 7-minute drill, and it was gone. But I feel like when you think about what J. Cole did on that joint, even that joint, I don't think you can tell J. Cole that her body of work was even better than that. I'm not trying to get on a soapbox with it because y'all just gonna say that I'm hating.
I just feel like, man, if y'all go listen to that album, you'll start to like see how people was praising the album. And
I
it'll
can
start
definitely
making
see
sense.
why it was
My boy
nominated.
Andrew,
But this-
from
look.
Pick a Side, hit me today. Look, Andrew just hit me and said, "Look, yo, I gave that Doechii record a spin after you posted about it, and it's going crazy right now."
Weeknd performed, and the Grammys offered him or issued him almost like a public apology.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said, Grammys was definitely doing their thing, trying to make things right. You could tell with this show.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, and I still didn't love the apology. At first, it looked like shade in the beginning, right? And in the beginning, we was like, did they just shade the fuck out of the Weeknd?
Right.
Because we knew y'all wasn't cool. And then when we saw that, like I said, the way he introduced stuff, people may not look into it like I did, but the way he was talking, like, this is the next person that's coming out as somebody that believes in the integrity of the Academy and what we stand for. It's like you're now trying to tell us that, hey, he loves me. He thinks I'm an honorable guy.
Yeah, he
After
is.
this guy just came out and told us you was a fucking crook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
like
also don't love the move by the Weeknd, if I'm being honest. I feel like niggas can't say his album struggling. He doing 375, y'all. I saw that argument. People saying, oh, he needs the Academy because the Dawn FM conversations about him being so outsold by Ghana, that's over now that he's doing 375 on his latest. And he just put out a fucking brilliant project. Shout out to everybody that joined the live drop last night at midnight. If you haven't seen it, we got a 2-hour video on the Weeknd's new album over on the Patreon.
yes, man. Yes.
I would have liked to hear from the Weeknd first, or in conjunction, maybe like a article or something like that. I didn't like them getting up there popping shit like that and then the Weeknd being back. I feel like, yo, but what about him saying y'all were corrupt? What about the fact that y'all don't get up here and tell us all the work you're doing? Tell us why y'all didn't nominate him though that year he was nominated. What happened? Cause cool, y'all back cool, but like, okay, what happened with that? Cause that was bullshit. What happened? I don't give a fuck about all of this shit you doing community service and fucking, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that was my only thing about the Weeknd.
You can't be the artist that comes out and says, fuck the Academy.
Nah, yeah.
And then you back cool with him, and I guess we just kind of like figure y'all pieced it up. It would, like you said, it would be nice to know what happened because the shit Weeknd was saying was true and still is true, y'all. It's funny because this time I feel like the Grammys did things that we actually appreciated this time, and it's almost like we've kind of forgotten and lost the fact that this is still the Grammys, who are always and forever on bullshit.
On whatever, yeah. Oh, but you know what? I feel like you could kind of spot it this year, and that's the one thing about the Grammys that you could never do before.
Yeah,
We might as well get the Kendrick winning the 5.
No. Before we even get there, we're going to talk about how Beyonce won Album of the Year for the very first time.
Mm-hmm.
And Beyonce said she was shocked.
No, she was shocked to win the country album.
Shocked to win the country album.
She probably was shocked to win both.
She probably
but-
wasn't shocked to win the second one. But I don't think she should have been shocked at all after the lashing Jay-Z publicly gave to the Academy. I want y'all to imagine Jay-Z going out there last year getting the
Global Impact Award.
Global Impact Award, saying, yeah, we just need y'all to get it right. Beyonce puts an album out. She's nominated. This is y'all opportunity to get it right. And the very first year Jay-Z whipped us. Are we going to make him wait again? Look, tell that Grammys fuck the over 8 shit. Oh, look, what did Beyonce say on Cowboy Carter? Still don't have a Grammy, some shit like that. Like, still don't have that best
she's
one.
the Grammy winningest. Let's get it right.
No. Still don't.
She said she said it on us.
They try to keep me from
on Spaghetti. I think it was.
Yeah.
They were never gonna not give her.
If they weren't gonna give her this award, they would have lost Jay-Z and Beyonce for the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
So
that would have happened.
I just kind of feel like Beyonce, even her little girl, I love you to death, but I know you ain't shocked.
It was chess. I think Beyonce.
Even Blue was like, girl, get up.
I love her, man. I love her. I just love the fact that she seemed like she always like on the right time.
Blue reminds me of my Sonny One. Man.
She reminds me of Candace a lot. You know that?
When Beyonce finishes,
the girl in the family that's like,
nah, yeah, your oldest one. Your oldest one is your right hand.
Mm-hmm. And you can already see when Beyonce and Jay are old, who you think gonna be running Rock Nation?
Blue. 100%.
She's gonna be the biggest. She's gonna be one of the most like famous women in the world one day. Watch.
One day.
Remember this video.
And my Sonny One is gonna be looking up to that girl. I'm telling you.
Or your Sonny One might be standing next to that girl. Think higher for her.
Right. My Sonny One might say, I don't even need you, bitch. Why you put that on her? I don't know. It might be B.
Yeah, it might be.
I don't even know.
We might be somewhere. You never know. Shit.
Right. Well, hey, Jay, what's good? I need a Gatorade.
Damn,
I don't drink wine.
No, you crazy. If you think
you want wine, you want Belvedere, you want I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that bullshit. I want
Jay will have your head. He'll have you hit. He'll go right in the room and send a text, and a nigga will come grab you up. You'll just never see him again.
And then I'm John Wick, and he gonna be sick when he see me bloodied up, and I made it all the way back to him. I know about the call you made, and now you gotta pay for it. We were just talking about how she won.
Big shout out to Beyonce, man. Hey, look, motherfuckers that be hating on us, that be talking shit. Oh, you got a Grammy, but you didn't get album of the year. Guess what?
She solidified in these streets now.
She solidified her spot with Gorillas, and that's why she don't rock with you niggas. Shout out to Math, even though he was on that bullshit.
Don't point to me,
with,
Beyonce. I'm happy for you. I think Cowboy Carter is a much deserving album of the year candidate. We loved it. I'm not mad at the win at all. I'm mad at I'm shocked. After what Jay did.
Terrance, now let me tell you, that was chess. Because think about it, they did Beyonce dirty all year, all the other award shows. She got done dirty. American Music Awards, she got done dirty. She got done dirty at the Country Music Awards,
nothing.
So she probably thought they not.
Yeah, they gonna do
the same motherfuckers voting for country albums.
Yeah,
probably voted for the CMT. So I'm probably not gonna win this joint.
And the last thing that I will say,
that's why she was shocked, but it was like a chess shot. It was like, oh, let me just be shocked right now because y'all had the audacity to not do this shit for me, and I'm the greatest.
We're moving to the biggest highlight of the Grammys.
Highlight of the night, Kendrick Lamar takes home 5 Grammys for Not Like Us. And y'all was not on my bingo board. On my bingo board, I said, he's the industry darling, but I didn't think it was to this level.
Yeah.
Like the Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone come give him a Grammy right now. The nigga didn't say that on the song for no reason.
He didn't.
Kendrick has been fortunate that most of the time, if not, I think 100% at this point, not 100%, he's in the 90s percentile. When that motherfucker nominated, he gonna win.
Yeah.
And it's not to say his work haven't all been deserving of Grammys. It's just a funny thing. Like, and I feel like after last night, the conversation about the Grammys gonna give it to Kendrick no matter what, that conversation continues when he wins Record of the Year and Song of the Year, because that's what we could talk about. I feel like everybody knew he was gonna win Rap Song of the Year. Everybody knew he was gonna win Best, what is it? Melodic Rap Performance or whatever.
Best Rap
Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Music Video. Even though a lot of people wanted it for A$AP Rocky to win music video for I forget the name of that joint he did, where the video was tough.
Yeah.
Everybody thought it was the best video of the year.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. See, do y'all see how we don't like... I feel like with the Kendrick stuff, he won over a lot of things that made you feel like, speculation that the song was bought, and the speculation of the bots, and speculation of this song being this industry-pushed record. For it to be... five-time Grammy winning song, winning over songs like Tipsy, winning over the Sabrina Carpenter.
It won over a lot of stuff, y'all. It
won
won over
some
Birds of a Feather. Billie Eilish, to me, I thought was going to be the easy. It's going to be either her, Sabrina, Taylor, or I thought If Not Like Us went the song of the year, that would be crazy. I used to say that would be crazy. They're going to give the rap song over these pop records that outperformed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Kendrick joint went for, I think he broke the hip hop joint, but a bar song Tipsy broke Old Town Road record.
Yeah.
19 weeks at number 1. And literally, as of today, it's number 3 on the list still. That's the song of last year. So we said, you know what, Shaboozey probably won't win Best Country Album or anything. Because I don't even know what he submitted, but we knew Beyonce was going to take album. But we said Shaboozey probably going to get the record of the year, y'all. Because of the performance of the song. And also, I just got to say this for people. Fans are bigger than your neighborhood corner TL. People were saying stuff like, I never heard Shaboozey's record. Nigga, it broke the 19-week record at number 1. The only reason why I say all of that is because that's where the conversation shifted for me. That's where I was like, whoa, when Kendrick won record of the year first, and then song of the year after that, I said, damn, this joint kind of crazy. It joint kind of crazy. I'm happy for him. I feel like it's kind of a conflicted position to be in. If you don't hate Drake, like if you don't hate the nigga like everybody does right now, it's a very conflicting position to be in. Because you happy for Kendrick, right? If you're a fan of the nigga, you happy for him. But you also know that Not Like Us was a dope diss record where you accuse a nigga of being a pedophile. And damn, what I want to say after this. You accuse a nigga of being a pedophile. And then, what I want to say about that? You accuse a nigga of being a pedophile.
Not Like Us?
Yeah, hold on, wait. Because I'm in the middle of this. I just lost it for a minute. I feel like catch kids.
And when I bust.
Who was doing that trying to get it back? Was it Charlie Clips? Charlie Clips did that one time. It was bad. Back when they was
Figure your shit out because I'm not cutting audio up. This is all going in. You're not making you don't have a notepad this time.
Terrance, no, this is what you're gonna do.
Oh, I'm gonna do the pod and then take that out. Yeah.
Do the pod, then take the beginning off. I'm gonna talk to you about that after. But I think you do the song, you call the nigga a pedophile. That's not the song. You accuse a nigga of being a pedophile. The song has all types of, the fact that the song is like a diss record to somebody and then there's all this legal shit that Drake done mixed into it. The fact that they won, to me, sent a clear message.
I thought it was very much Grammys versus Drake.
It felt like he don't
we
fuck
picked
with
a side.
us.
Yeah.
I tweeted it. I said, the Grammy said, you gonna use it as a doorstop? Bet, watch this. Niggas thought I was trying to shade Drake. I was more so speaking to the fact that, these niggas remember what you said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said,
niggas was like, y'all
you got on
Drake.
stage, Terrance. Remember he was like, this bullshit don't matter at all.
Yeah.
You're a great artist. Maybe he had Adonis on the leg or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line, I just knew that these niggas don't fuck with you. I just don't know how much they gonna award Kendrick. I didn't think they was gonna give him record of the fucking year.
Nah, yeah. For Not Like Us to win all these awards, y'all, I told Terrell, it would be like if Hit 'Em Up won. To me, it's like if Hit 'Em Up won Grammys. I don't look at the Kendrick part of it. Shout out to Kendrick for the Grammy wins, but I don't even really think he give a fuck for real. I think the Grammys, I can see the games he play. Officer Hoyt, it's your training day.
Do I have that?
I see the games he play. Officer Hoyt, it's your training day.
Let me tell you something. I feel like the Grammys are on some make it right shit. We remember when the Oscars was on some make it right shit. After Jada Pinkett came out and said, Oscars are so white, they really didn't give Will Smith a nomination for concussion. The Oscars said, oh shit, and guess what? That started up a big ass wave of everybody putting hate on the Oscars. I feel like the Grammys have been trying to give Kendrick something that they took from him that they can never repay him for. You can never give anything back to him. you low-key do have to. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone give him a Grammy right now because they robbed him in one of the worst ways in Grammy history.
Yeah.
He got robbed in one of the worst ways in Grammy history. And I feel like Kendrick always has been a solid dude. And I feel like the industry really started Drake. That really kind of influenced Drake. Even that move influenced Drake to be like, yo, you don't need this. If people love you in your hometown, fuck this. They have been on the back end of powerful artists.
And bad decisions they made.
And bad decisions that they made, and they've been trying to make right with it. So guess what? We are at a point right now where, what the fuck is this, a 20v1? I mean, yeah, it is. Right now, everybody's shitting on Drake. The same way Rick Ross said, white boy, hey, white boy. The same way you see A$AP Rocky, nigga, this should have put me on the first one. Oh, where these niggas coming from? I feel like the Grammys saw an opportunity as well to try to make themselves back right with the industry. This is why you see Weeknd on the stage performing with a public apology. And the same exact night that they're going to give Beyonce Best Country Album, because fuck country, they gave Not Like Us every award to get.
Yeah.
Y'all
got to think about
and because
ratings. Y'all got to think about ratings. This is the thing.
Yeah.
Too.
Why are we all watching?
What did you see today that you never see after the Grammys? Why does it seem like the Grammys was actually good this year? They did this on purpose.
They did it on.
But this is the thing.
I see the games that the Grammys kind of played with it where,
you know what we talked about, T, just to give your point more credence? Did y'all notice how every award they would say voted on by the 13,000 member body?
Voted on by the 13,000 member body. It's not
like,
just us thing. Remember, we got 13,000 voters.
Yeah. It's like they really tried to land the scale of everybody voting so that when we name these awards, whatever. This the thing. I don't want to muddy shit. I don't want to make it seem like we think Not Like Us just didn't deserve any Grammy. I think it deserved all of the rap song Grammys.
100%.
I think rap performance-wise, and I think I was getting ready to say this before, but Doechii album won the Rap Album Award over the biggest performing album, over the bigger, superior charting album that had a lead single go #1 in Future. And people say, oh, it's the art. It's because her art, the concept, the this, the that. Cool. Kendrick's song, when we talk about performance, like a lot of people say, yo, I felt like J. Cole, this should have been nominated for Best Rap Song. I don't think Not Like Us is the best rap song of the year. Not even better than Euphoria. But the story of Not Like Us is its charting success. So you see where like, okay, so we didn't use that same metric to pick rap album. But
it's bullshit.
We're
There's no way you
on this
can.
side. Or he solidified the best or the biggest diss song in history of disses.
The Grammys threw me off, y'all. I do not like seeing an award show against the artist. I don't give a fuck how much I wanted Drake to lose. I don't give a fuck how much I didn't like. You know, y'all have fucked up so much. You don't get to be against the artists, Grammys. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. If the Grammys was moving like this against the artists that we fucked with, y'all wouldn't like what the Grammys was doing. If the Grammys was moving this way to back Taylor Swift against the Beyonce, we would see people talking about, wow, look at an award show. Look how an award show is.
Can you imagine seeing Lucien high five Tim McGraw or somebody?
That's what I'm saying. The Lucien high fiving Dr. Dre. It looks like, okay, y'all, I don't like industry versus an artist. I don't give a fuck what that artist did. And it's funny because if I was a big Drake fan, I would really wonder, like, damn, I wonder what the nigga did to the industry maybe we all don't know, because it looked like people were selling. It looked like a public celebrity celebration almost.
Bro, yes.
Like, you ain't seem to have no allies, nobody that was just, I'm gonna just sit down. This is all orchestrated. It's the Grammys. I feel it. Like,
he's going up against the biggest
you just
giant in the world, though.
That's sued them too.
That's a big reason why you don't see anybody around. You're never gonna see. That's why I tweeted, never fuck with UMG. They make shit very clear. I mean,
like, I do feel like Kendrick is benefiting from a machine that once benefited Drake, and now it's benefiting the good guy. So nobody really has a big issue with it. But watching the Grammys give Not Like Us 5 Grammy wins, Song of the Year, Record of the Year, after it being taken to court for bots and shit like that.
This is my thing too, T.
It makes me look at the song like, damn, maybe this song was pushed.
I will say, I have never seen this level of a public down tear of somebody that didn't do no, like, super heinous shit. Since, like, R. Kelly, everybody hated R. Kelly immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bill Cosby, certain people that were terrible or have done dumb shit or nasty shit, I have never seen this many people celebrate. Like, this people that's like, and can't wait for the Super Bowl when he gets to do it in front of... It's like, damn, this ain't getting a little weird to y'all.
Not
with
yet.
Certain shit.
I can't.
Maybe it's because I don't hate the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because I don't hate the nigga. Maybe because you're a fan. People say, oh, you're a fan of the nigga. That's why. And it's like, okay, but just think about, like, what's happening. Yeah, I'm a fan of the nigga. But, like, this shit not weird to you? You don't see the industry play? Or do we just say fuck all that? Because who it is?
Well, somebody got to tell us what else he did.
But let's just do this to rap Grammy. Just going back to the point you said, we never seen the Grammy. The Grammys have always kept like that mystique. We watched the Beyonce joint because we didn't know if she was gonna get album of the year. Even though Jay did what he did, we didn't know for sure. We didn't know how rap song was gonna go. We didn't know how anything was gonna go. I think that's a big part of why people tuning in. And even though it's fucked up, and even though they fucked up so many times over the year, the one thing the Grammys can always say they have is the mystery of we just gonna do whatever the fuck we want type. Our voting body is gonna pick, and you may not be happy, but at least it's what you decided. It ain't gonna be like the BET Awards where you just know who the fuck gonna win when you see the nominations. This was the first year it felt like y'all showed y'all hand a lot and really chose to do something that took you out of that neutral zone that the Grammys is always in.
Yeah.
I think it taints the fact that your song of the year is the song calling another dude a pedophile in that one year that we haven't seen a case from his side, but we've seen a case from the nigga side. I'm not gonna go that far. We never gonna talk about it, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
We watched the BET Awards, and when we know that Beyonce is nominated, okay, we know who gonna win BET. We know if so-and-so is popping and they get nominated for a BET Award, you know the BET is probably gonna pick the most popping person. When y'all pick Beck over Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? That one year. That was y'all basically saying, yo, we gonna do the fuck we want. I do think it impacts ratings. And it does impact the character of your show if you start telegraphing this shit. If we start knowing, oh, they're gonna give her the Grammy. Like I was telling you about Doechii. I knew they was gonna give Doechii that Grammy when I listened to her album. I said, oh, you know what? This would win a Grammy before they would give somebody like Future a Grammy. Because it's not based on real buzz. Like you'll talk about numbers and buzz and say that that's why this album won. And then you could talk about artwork. Because look, why does Beck win over a Beyonce? Because of the art form, and y'all judge the art. It's one of those things where it's like, you always gonna have an L somewhere with.
And like you said in the beginning, it's a TDE year. I once you realize it's a TDE year, y'all. They had a crazy year on the back of Kendrick last year. This is kind of like still the victory formation still. That's why you're going to see a lot more Doechii love. She's TDE. You're going to see a lot more. As long as Kendrick is still doing anything, he's Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't really popping off too crazy for the whole West Coast, but they definitely got a little bit more motion than they've had in a long time. So, and I know niggas are probably going to be mad at this video. Anytime you don't just immediately love everything Kendrick do, people have an issue. So I know that's probably gonna be the case. Happy the nigga won certain I'm happy he got the awards for for rap song. I feel like he deserved them joints because of his chart performance. You know I'm a numbers guy. That's hard as fuck to do. But it's not the fucking record of the year.
We doing Courts of Action. Courts of Action is back. Shout out to everybody who fucks with the Courts of Action. I got a lot of these from Chat GPT. You could just keep saying and more and more and more. Give me 10 more. Give me 10 more.
Oh shit! Yeah, you can.
And they're keeping rolling. So, it's been a minute, but first one. This one's called the Doppelganger Dilemma.
Oh, they have titles?
They have titles, which is dope.
They on a different level than us.
You run into someone who looks exactly like your partner, but they swear they don't know you. Do you tell your partner or let it go?
You run into somebody that look just like your partner.
You run into somebody that looks smack like G to the point where, damn, it looks just like her. But they swear they don't know you. I want you to imagine you see Gigi and you swear it's Gigi. And you say, hey, boo, where's the, and she says, excuse me, are you kidding me? And then walk away. And then when you get back with G, and G's like, hey, did you see it over there? You'd be like, you weren't just over by the ice cream machine.
Nah, see, I'm not crazy like that. I will walk her ass and we're going to find that chick.
Girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First of all, shout out to everybody that's watching Severance right now. I'm not going to spoil it. Season 2 is... It's crazy. This joint right here, like, imagine you go to talk to G. Imagine you walk up to Aunt and she just has no idea who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But y'all have a baby together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Bro, Severance do some cool shit, and that's what that made me think of. But I will 100% find it. I am not the type of person to go, hold on, wait, that's weird. Nah, we're figuring this shit out.
I would definitely probably try to hawk her ass down. Hey,
Yeah,
y'all.
that would be crazy as fuck if you think about it.
It would be.
You see somebody that look just like A-Train somewhere in the store looking at Teddy Grahams. You getting some club crackers.
I think the crazy thing is like being there, me and A-Train in the store, and I walk up to her and like, yo, I didn't see her or whatever. And then she's like, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. Because this isn't your person's a clone. This is your person's doppelganger. Somebody that looked like them. So basically, in short, if you just walked up to the wrong motherfucker because she had a fat ass that curved like your girl, and you say that ass is, oh shit, my bad. I didn't know that was you. Oh, my bad. Oh, there she go back there. And then the
Now
girl
you
looking
gotta
at you like,
charge.
look, where motherfucker? Now you walking away. Would you tell your girl? I almost grabbed Shorty ass back there. I thought it was you.
Nah, because
The doppelganger dilemma.
I've honestly seen people before that look like they could be related to G, but
I've smacked plenty of asses before thinking it would.
Terrence, nobody say nothing about that except your freak ass. That was your freak ass example.
All right, we're going to move on. The secret twin twist. After years together, you accidentally discover your partner has a long-lost identical twin that they never mentioned. Do you tell? How do you react? What's your course of action?
I just don't now.
Long-lost identical twin they never mentioned. How can they never mention a long-lost?
At this point,
Okay.
yeah.
It was long-lost, so they must have had a falling out.
A long loss. Okay, yeah, but you know what? Now at this point in our relationship, me and G, we've been together for all these years. Kid, I done seen you, met your whole damn family. That means everybody lied to you. Everybody lied. Everybody kept the secret, and I had to find out on my own. Nah, I don't trust y'all, bro. That would ruin shit.
Man, I'm telling you.
It's like if you found out.
What if she say, she's my twin, but she's not connected to the fam?
Terrence, no, that mean your birthday all these years you came in, you told me the story of your fucking birth. My mother had to go to the hospital. She did that. Where was your fucking sister? You know?
You start feeling,
that would be crazy.
You start finding out your girl crazy as hell. Nobody was worried about that bitch. Oh, shit.
What do you want from Chick-fil-A? 12-count meal?
Yeah.
Limonada? Bet.
Come back and all your shoes outside, just the tongues. Hey, let me get in there and get my MacBook, shorty. You ain't even got to take it there. I'll leave.
If you come out, that means she found out some shit about you.
You just found out about her secret twin, fool. And that ain't even her doing it.
Why
It's
she
the twin.
cut my shoe up if that's the case?
Because look at you, Mr. Oh, I'm done with the family. Y'all told me about the birth story. I'm just saying you said you was done. Look, lottery lies. Your partner secretly wins the lottery but does not tell you. You find out from a random receipt. She said, I was going to give you the money. I was just going to buy you a yacht. I was going to buy you some shit. A-Train, if you hit the lottery and I find the receipt, I'm going to take the receipt straight up to the joint and I'm going to cash it. I'm going to say, yeah, this was me.
This was mine, yeah, no bullshit. But then again, Terrence, no, she already going to have the cash. You just found a receipt of like the bank or some shit. You ain't going to find the winning ticket.
Oh, she already got the cash.
You found a receipt that she done did a fucking whatever somewhere. Congrats on your prize. First of all, if G ever hit the damn lottery and you better let me
If you
know.
hit the lottery and you ain't telling me that you on some bullshit, I'm sorry. Hey Trey, you hit
That's
the lottery.
easy.
You don't tell me and Sonny won. You got us fucked up.
That's an easy one because what the fuck? Who would do that?
The time traveler confession. Your partner admits that they are actually from the future and have been keeping it a secret.
See,
What questions would you ask?
If that happened to me, y'all, it would be like the movie where somebody come up to you and say some wild shit and the person say, "Get the fuck away from me. Never talk to me again," and they leave, but then the next day they show up.
None of bullshit.
Because that's how I'd be. Because now I got questions about the future.
Your partner admits that they are actually from the future. I would ask A-Train, all right, bet. So what's popping?
How much money do I make where I'm from? Where you from?
Nah, see, I'm not even worried about that. You're from the
What's my
future.
life like?
You from the future. I'm not. So I'm just gonna ask you what it is. Why did this motherfucker want to ask? You asked her, what color my hair? Did I get gray? How you know this motherfucker even give a fuck about you when you are in the future? She probably just trying to get out here and you was the first.
Terrance, no, this says your partner comes from the future, meaning y'all still together in the
It
future,
says
right?
your partner admits that they're from the future. They just came and probably met your black ass and thought you was cool beans.
Oh, so I met G.
Yeah, I'm Viltrum. Come on. I mean, you don't really think that humans are like cool, right?
Terrance,
You're Viltrum. You're from.
They not from the future, though. They from a whole different motherfucking
You've
place.
been alive for 40 years. I've been alive for 400 years. It doesn't do that. I've been alive for 4,000 years.
But shit, if that's different, though. If my girl was a superhero from some other place and she had been alive forever.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
That's different than you coming from the damn future back and then you getting stuck here on some Captain America. I went back to get Rose type shit or whatever her name was. Cause it's like, yo, so you seen crazy shit. And we just in the bed right here watching fucking
Hell yeah,
Severance.
she chose this life. You in the whole bed with Viola Davis, Woman King.
I know bullshit.
Or Shorty from Hippolyta from Lovecraft Country. Put respect on it.
Okay, I need to rewatch that joint. It's time.
It is. I got to post it downstairs. Ex in disguise. You start dating someone new, but they later reveal that they used to date your sibling, cousin, BFF years ago. Damn, I'm going to say that again. You start dating somebody new, but they later reveal that they used to actually date your brother/sister or cousin years ago, but they never told you. What is your next course of action? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit my cousin or brother or sibling and say, yo, what's popping?
Why
Am I finding out from Shorty? Now, I'm Morris Chestnut in the brothers. Okay, so did you fuck him? Let me ask you a question. Did you fuck him or did you suck his dick? 'Cause I don't really think I really want to know that.
You trying to be young boy?
And she said,
funny as shit.
she was like, and look,
You doing the Morris Chestnut from Two Could Play though?
I'm trying to do No, that's Morris Chestnut from the brothers when he found out that Gabrielle Union was fucking his dad. And she was like, look, you know how Gabrielle Union has that face in every movie?
Oh, from the brothers. Yeah.
You think I actually slept with him?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if you're not gonna trust me, if you're not gonna listen to me, it was like, hey, girl, you know what? I'm not really trying to hear that shit right now, okay? Okay. I think
that look around, the tight eye.
he is a legend. First off, I hate him for
I love
what
seeing
he
him at
said
the,
about. He was like, okay, so last time Jaden Daniels went to Philly, I don't think he won a game. He's a Philly fan,
yeah, for sure.
But come on, he's black film royalty. All I'm gonna say is, y'all. You date somebody that you imagine you dating a shorty and she used to be your father's fling. Your father don't tell you and say, you know. That's crazy. Son, trust me, all I'm gonna say is I had much more freakier freaks than that.
Clifton
You good with that
Powell.
one. It was Clifton Powell's freak ass.
DC legend.
He said again.
What did he played the perfect.
Apple
He
don't
played
fall.
the perfect nigga to be his father.
He did.
Played the perfect nigga to be his father.
Nigga that beat your father's beating your girl's cheek.
These joints are too. Look, they too course of action.
Cool, yeah,
I need the course of action to say you get off at chips or Doritos. Which one?
Which one? All right, let's do this one. The memory swap. You wake up one day with your partner's memories instead of your own.
Terrance, see, this is too
Partner based.
I'm in a Nolan film. It needs to be. You wake up.
If I wake
You
up
want
one,
you wake up. Terrance, I got a course of action for you. I'm about to make this shit up off the top of the dome.
he said, "Fuck the curated joints I got."
All right, go to the next one.
Your partner develops an emotion. The AI love triangle. Your partner develops an emotional connection with an AI chatbot and insists it's just a friend. Is this cheating?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
If-
cheating, y'all. These motherfuckers got personalities, feelings. Bro, did you see the joints that came from CES, the sex robots? You could program that joint to do whatever you wanted to do or say whatever you want.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I definitely think, an AI robot, if you talking to that joint in a way that's like substituting a way you would talk to me, Like if you telling that motherfucker about your day, but then you don't tell me about your day, or if you, I don't know. I would definitely, or look, it's something you giving this chatbot that you're not giving me. I don't want to be in a love triangle with AI.
Yeah, I still need to watch that joint. Is it Subservience or something like that with Megan Fox?
Okay, I didn't know that was.
That movie, yeah, Megan Fox plays some type of AI. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
She played an AI
but
joint.
she plays like an AI robot. And the dude, I guess he might be
Start
falling in
fucking
love
with
with
her.
that joint. It's still Megan Fox. You know what I'm saying? That's tough.
It says the name game. After months of dating, you realize you've been calling your partner by the wrong name and they've never corrected you. What is your next course of action?
I'm going to ask this motherfucker why she never told me her real name.
Or look, you go around her family, you calling her Gigi, right? And you go over there and people are like, Marianne, where you put that, Marianne? Y'all, you normally figure stuff like this out when you first start dating somebody.
You meet their family.
Ladies, you realize it first because you met this nigga, he said his name was Blaze. You get around his family and find out this nigga is William, and he's a junior. William, you see this big motherfucker come? Oh, that's Big Willie. You're with little Willie.
Yeah.
No wonder this motherfucker told me his name was BJ.
No bullshit, yeah.
Who's B?
Well, I call myself Billy since my name was Will.
Middle name
and
is
then the
Bill.
J because my father. And so I'm going to just get it legally changed. Nah,
you told me your name was Blaze, nigga.
You
Nigga told me his gamer tag name.
No boy.
Okay, look, the name game. Oh, we already said that one. Mystery tattoo. Your partner comes home with a fresh tattoo of a name you don't recognize. They claim it's no big deal.
Hey,
Train, if you
these
don't
are
stop with
ridiculous
this bullshit.
You see, these ain't good course of action.
Train,
This
please.
why I gotta come from the MalloryBros thought process. They trying too hard. That's not even a good course of action.
Who the fuck is he?
Why would your partner come home with a random ass tattoo and then tell you that? Come on, y'all, get better with the course of action. That's not a good course of action. Good course of action. You wanna know what a good course of action is? Right here, Terrance. You go on your laptop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Open your Facebook, and you see that An was looking at the video when we was young and we was both ugly as shit,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you see that video downloaded,
Okay.
MP4, on the desktop.
Yeah.
Course of that.
I'm gonna tell A-Train you got me fucked up and I know what you're doing. That's me and A-Train's relationship.
Yeah, that's off the top, but that wasn't good.
I'm walking right down like a Mike asked when he was like,
That wasn't good.
what are you doing?
What are you
I saw what you're doing. Hey, smell funny in here. I'm definitely gonna go smack the A-Train and say,
Terrance,
I
you don't
see
gotta
the
use
games he play.
You don't gotta use that. That's not a good
Officer
one. I was just
Hoyt,
trying
A-Train, why?
to- Terrance, you don't gotta use
And
that.
funny because A-Train would do the same thing.
You don't gotta use that. I was just trying to point out the fact that the AI drinks was ass.
Let me just say this one last thing before we get up out of here, man. I'm gonna probably hit the Mickeys when I leave. It's been a rough diet, rough run, and I'm letting y'all know some intake in my life, man. As we get everything together and get the balls rolling on everything, the diet is what I've been, challenged on because I've been making sure I'm getting my meals, but in making sure I'm getting my meals, it's me saying, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna eat right now. I'm gonna go get some fast food. I'm only saying all of this, y'all, because I don't feel bad about the fast food at all. I don't. I know that it's a temporary part of my life. I know I'm not addicted to it. I know it's whatever. The one thing that I'm having an issue with that I just can't really get across my mind is why the fuck is McDonald's, Wendy's, what's wrong with everybody so tight on the fucking sauces now? Bro, I don't get it. I'm only going to say this one time and then we're going to wrap.
Oh, y'all get Wendy's.
You go to Wendy's and get 10 nuggets, they're giving you 2 sauces.
Yeah, and then when you ask for more, they be pissed.
And then when I ask for more, here one. Hey, yo, do you know I might use some of this sauce for my fries too?
Yo, you need to say, Bro, you will sit there and say, I have another one.
But you see, that's
I
my
have
thing.
another one.
I hate
need
that I
another
gotta come up there and be Mr. Barbecue. Barbecue. I got A-Train who loves barbecue. If I come home with 3 barbecues, 2 for me, 2 for her,
That's not enough.
that's 3 for A-Train, and I'm scraping the plastic on my 8th nugget.
And you got to do a bitch-ass dip on every other nugget because you got to save
I
for
know
that one sauce.
Because on my 8th nugget, I'm done with the sauce. Now I'm dry. I'm
Yeah,
throwing back the other
I
two
might
joints.
eat too dry in the beginning just so I can save
Just
real
on the
estate on the
strength.
sauce.
I
That's
might
when
put
you-
it with 2 fries and get a...
But you know what, Terrance? Let me tell you this. What I do to alleviate that now, when I get to the drive-thru and they hand me whatever, I'll say, can you give me 5 more barbecue sauce? Hey, I need 6 more barbecue. I'm going to ask you directly for the number.
Oh, okay, yeah, I like
Good
that.
advice for anybody. Don't let them short you. If they give you the one, say, hey, I need 3 more. Oh, I need 4 more. I need more than this.
Stand on that. I need 4 barbecue
And then let
sauce.
them say, damn.
Damn, well,
Then
you know
say,
we actually have a
"Motherfucker, get my
charge.
damn sauce. The fuck?
I'm gonna be talking like Jim Jones on Breakfast Club. I don't give a fuck about what just give me my barbecue sauce and put it in the bag. What the fuck? I do this for my family. And if I want to eat McDonald's we're gonna eat McDonald's. But if we want to eat lobster and biscuits, we're gonna eat lobster and biscuits. They gonna say, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? Here you go. It's your McChicken.
You always talk about that interview, and I've never seen it.
Did you
bro.
see he tried to redo it?
I've never seen that. No.
If my family hungry and we starving, then we gonna eat McDonald's. But guess what? When I'm back up, we eating lobster, we eating scampi. You don't remember that? He was crying. He tried to do that again.
Brody, I'll tell you this. Y'all need to stop eating so much fast food and
Oh, yeah,
do
for
like
sure.
me. I'm 30 now. I started working retail at 21 years old. So I started eating fast food heavy in college, 18, 19. I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, you've had a lot of number 1, number 3, number 10, this and nugget and fry or chicken sandwich, burger, something, and fry meals from these fast food places. And let me tell y'all something. You heard about what happened with D Wade, right? Where he had his little health scare.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at stuff like that, and for me, it just hit me different, bro. I'm like, you know what, y'all?
The opportunity
I'm
for...
at the age where your uncle, you heard about Aunt such and such? She got this. You get into that. Once you get 36, 37, 38, that's where I feel like it's too late for you to do anything. So I need to start now and just do right. That's why I got back in the gym, y'all, and that's why I've been eating right. Telling you, bro. And I still have my bad days and nights. Tonight will probably be a bad night, but
It's one of those things, y'all, where, hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do to put food in your stomach. Sometimes you ain't supposed to eat fast food. Saying that you pulled into the McDonald's and getting nuggets sounds bad, y'all, but I mean, come on.
you saying that because you getting ready to go over there? I mean, everybody got to figure out their life.
Hey,
I mean,
figure your life out. Fuck everybody. Fuck what motherfuckers got to say. Motherfuckers got a big opinion. I'll say this. It's people that have a big opinion on your life and your lifestyle. They never walked in your shoes before. They've never done the things that you've done before. They've never seen the things that you've seen. They've never had the opportunities that you have. And when they see you doing and living your life your way, they're intimidated. Or they're just, you know, ignorant and don't understand exactly what, you know, your motives are. Motherfuckers want to hate. Motherfuckers want to give fake ass advice that don't work. Old flows trying to convince people that you their favorite. We don't give a fuck.
some of y'all motherfuckers that think like that need to listen to actual real feedback, though. That's the other part. Some of y'all will like that clip, like on Instagram, but you the most non-listeningest, can't take feedback, stubborn motherfucker in the world. Not you, of course. But some people that think like that need to hear that other side a little bit more than that side.
See, I ain't need Terrell to give me the devil's whatever. I ain't need Terrell to be a devil's advocate.
This motherfucker pointed at me on some like
I
the
said
whacked out
motherfuckers
murals is for
going-
me.
Motherfuckers gonna hate on you, and guess what? Let them hate.
If you follow us on Patreon, before we get out of here, if you follow us on Patreon, we were blessed, fortunate, whatever you would want to call it, to be able to have worked with Patreon for the brand new look and design
Yes.
of the platform. It has a brand new homepage. I'm not too sure how it looks on mobile, but I know how it looks on desktop.
Brand new look and a brand new us.
Yes, we are also. You will see a lot of changes with us on Patreon as this whole thing rolls out. It's not going to roll out to everybody until Saturday. But starting Thursday, if you come to our page and it look a little bit more crazy over there, That's because it is.
And y'all, that is the literal thing that we have been waiting on. I know we've been saying for weeks now. Yo, things about to change. Yo, it is Christmas Eve of this shit. I hope y'all are ready. I also hope my people who are tapped in with Discord is ready, man. I feel like I done talked to a couple different people. I've mapped it out. I got a couple more tweaks that I got to make, but I feel like it's finally time to get away from it. I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. Fuck the Patreon lounge in the community. Fuck it.
Hold on.
And look, Terrell going to sit here and
I'm in there.
Look, but I'm not saying fuck y'all. I'm saying y'all, we not able to live our best life in that joint just yet. I think it's time for our thing. All these other creators have Discords. It's time for our Discord to not only be dope, but our Discord is gonna be fire. I've been in several different Discords. I cannot wait for y'all to see ours. I've been in also a bunch of different Discords from some of my favorite creators, and I'm like, I would not do this. This looks all over the place. Just wait.
And it's gonna be for what tier?
It's gonna be for the first tier.
First tier, $3.
The very first tier. If you already a member of the Realest 9, just expect to get the link. Everybody come and join up. We're gonna try to get everybody from the Realest 9 on the Discord, man. And look, y'all, we finna be in that bitch. I hope y'all know I'm going to be posting in that joint.
Nah, yeah. I'm
in my Discord. I'm on Discord every day, bro. Come on. I want my own shit. I want to have my own shit.
Nah, yeah. It's about to be dope. Also, I guess we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I guess we can leave it at that, man. Y'all will see. We'll let y'all know as more things change. But yeah, T, you got anything before we go? Anything? Before we go?
Oh, no. Everybody stay safe, man. Summer's OT dubs.
Hug your loved ones, man. Stay grateful every day.